So the tip is ready to go, up in the air, and the tip is won by Edco into the backcourt, and this game is underway. Meyer, right side, Eddie Kirby, right side for three, got it! And on the opening tip, one pass in a three, and the Vikings lead 3-0. Kirby left open, right side, lines up the three, got it! Ellie Kirby with the three. Addie to start the game, Ellie with the second three. Helmrich gets the rebound, Wagner missed it point blank range. Ahead of the pack, Alvis drives, catches, fires from the right side, shot no good, gets her rebound between two defenders. It is up, it is in. Fouled, count the basket. And it's a three-point opportunity, and the Vikings come out running. Meyer left side to Helmrich. They push it sideline to Addie Kirby in the offensive end. She's left open, fires up the three, left side for three, got it again. It is 23-2, the Vikings in the lead. And Helmrich clears the rebound off the left side. Over to Campbell Kirby, left side for three, and she got it. Every Kirby's hit a three. It is a 27-point lead for the Vikings. 10 seconds left in the third. Winters deep in the corner. That's Colesrud, deep right corner for three. Aired it out long. Helmrich's the rebound. Ahead of the pack, they get it to Addie Kirby, who catches it, jump stops, banks it in from the left side in the closing seconds. Vikings led at the half by 36. It's 37 going to the fourth. For the Edco Vikings, what a start. They put up 29 in the opening quarter. That's what Keyhigh ends up with in this ballgame. And Edco, now winners of 6 of 7. They advance and will play at Central on Tuesday night. The Vikings smoking from the field. They win by a final score of 79-29.
The best high school basketball is on KCTN. It's our Class 2A opener tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Starmont is at Clayton Ridge. Both these teams enter the postseason coming off their best performances of the season. The Stars rallied to beat a solid Lisbon team. The Eagles were sharp as they rolled past West Central. These teams played 2 months ago in a game that was controlled by the Eagles, and now this is the rematch. The winner heads to Cascade on Tuesday night. Starmont and Clayton Ridge. The Chalk Talk for the 2A girls basketball opener next.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lane Keel, your New York Life Insurance Company agent in Garnavillo. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg. Little Bit of Country Stoves and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point. Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point. Allen Real Estate Company with offices in Monona, Strawberry Point, and Guttenberg. Strawberry Food and Deli. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service. We begin the Chalk Talk for our featured game. We're joined by Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope. Coach, your team finishing up the regular season on a positive note. Picked up the first victory there against Lisbon. You won by a final score of 46-37. Tell me about that game.
Well, we worked hard all season trying to put our offense together, and it just seemed like everything clicked that night for that.
What was the big difference in that ball game for you guys offensively that night?
Well, not only did we have some pretty even scoring between four people, the girls just seemed to be quick on their feet for some reason.
Yeah. So certainly a good win for you guys as you get ready for the postseason. Let's set the starting lineup for your team in tonight's game.
All right, tonight will be Tyra Bogey, Becca Falk, Sarah Fenton, Ellen Otteson, and Savannah Mesplay.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
It'll be Natalie Hamlet and, let's see, Alea Cornwell.
All right, now turning our attention to Clayton Ridge. I know you played them earlier this season, dropped a 56-39 decision. What do you know about the Eagles?
Well, they're a physical team. The last time we played them, and they got some height, so they do a lot of post work. That's probably going to be, at least that's what I'm thinking is going to happen tonight.
All right, now let's talk about keys in the ball game for Starmont then. What do you have to do?
Well, we've got to cut down our turnovers, stay out of foul trouble, and make some baskets.
Yeah, sure, and that seems to be confidence there when you guys start to hit your shots there. Let's talk about to this point of the season, and again, I know you finished on the upswing there, but I think it says something that your kids have stayed with it with a good attitude. I think you like the improvement you guys have made throughout this year.
We sure have. We broke a 39 game losing streak the other night, and the season doesn't even hardly feel like we've lost all those games, but the girls keep hustling and doing things like that, and that's what makes it fun, I guess.
Absolutely there. Keep working hard. All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game tonight. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
Starmont basketball coach Bob Pope on his Stars team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. People's State Bank is offering for a limited time a 6-month certificate of deposit at 3.25% APY and a 5-year certificate of deposit at 2.25% APY. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations and speak with a local and experienced customer service representative to lock in this great CD rate at People's State Bank. Annual percentage yield is accurate as of 11/17/2022. $1,000 minimum deposit required to open account. APY calculation assumes interest and compounded semi-annually on deposit terms of 1 year or longer. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. Rates subject to change without notice. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foley, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Sode's Green Acre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is filled with great gift ideas with a wide selection of Iowa theme and produced unique and one-of-a-kind gifts, handcrafted items, and a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Sode's Green Acre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is located at 7 Gerda Street in beautiful downtown Guttenberg. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Welchland Motors in Edgewood. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Nading Service and Sporting in Strawberry Point. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Savannah Domeyer. Coach, your team picking up victory number 6, an impressive win against West Central to close the regular season, 54-17. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, we have created momentum before that game, and our biggest key was to continue to create momentum, and we had a couple girls really step up for that game.
All right, who kind of led you offensively in that ball game?
Alyssa Willie really had a good jump start to that game.
All right, so certainly that led you offensively there, and that was after a near miss against MFL Marmac. Let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's game.
Alyssa Willie, Morgan Pierce, Amira Millard, Lola Reimer, and Camden Deitmeyer.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you, too.
Yeah, we'll have Katie Geiter, and then Ava Beck has started really showing that she deserves those minutes.
All right, so that's a couple of kids coming off the bench for you. Turning our attention to Starmont, I know you defeated them earlier this season by a final score of 56-39. What do you kind of remember about that game?
Yeah, they have two guards who can really get downhill and get up the floor, so we're really trying to just slow them down, and one of our biggest things tonight is that we need to really get our inside game going.
All right, inside game going. So for Clayton Ridge, what does that involve as far as keys in the game?
Yeah, I mean, turnovers also. If we can handle the ball and keep it, and we can keep those turnovers down, then we can really work it inside.
Yeah, it leads to more offensive opportunities. Let's talk a little bit here about defensively. You mentioned stopping their two guards, and you guys have been able to play some different defenses this year.
Yeah, the girls have been really able to adjust to different things we have thought of, and we really like our aggression on the defensive side to help that drive our offensive side.
All right, so now let's talk about it to this point of the season here. Do you like the progress your team has made throughout this year?
Yes, it is huge. I'm really proud to see the growth in every single girl we've had on our team. We don't have very many girls this year, but it's really great to see that everyone stuck out and they're still continuing to work
Yeah, and absolutely got a chance to get a tournament victory. That'd be a positive as well. All right. Yes. Good luck to you in the ball game tonight, Coach. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Savannah Domeyer on her Eagle team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Join Freedom Bank in supporting our local students and their after-school activities. They are the building blocks to a brighter future for everyone. Whether cheering them on from the stands or participating in community programs, you'll always find Freedom Bank rooting for the home team in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, Decorah, and the surrounding communities. We empower success. Member FDIC.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader in West Union is offering a fresh perspective until March 31st. Patients can receive $100 off a complete pair of glasses with the purchase of premium lenses. Contact your local Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader, 563-245-2304, or West Union, 563-422-6085 for more details, and some exclusions may apply. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader in West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the court this season.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
At Top Gun Collision Center, we know that cars are complicated. About all they don't do is cook dinner and do your dishes. At Top Gun, we strive to keep up with all the complexities of new vehicles. We have all the scan tools and certified technicians to guarantee the repair is done right. Not only will it look like new and perform like new, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount programs. Whether it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, you'll save money at Top Gun. If it's that 30-point buck, you may get your whole deductible paid. Call Top Gun for details and schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Anna Mosier CPA in Guttenberg. Imagine the possibilities. Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning. Your Connecticut dealer in Postville. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Clayton County Recycling. And by the Lowena Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond, and welcome to Guttenberg. The start of the Class 2A tournament tonight on KCTN. It is Clayton Ridge and Starmont, a matchup of two teams entering the postseason on a positive note. Both these teams winning their final regular season game.
Yeah, Starmont played a Lisbon team who's got some wins under their belt, beat them 37-46 to end their regular season. Clayton Ridge played West Central, beat them 54-17, had a very convincing win there. So both of these teams coming in on a win streak, looking to continue that in the postseason.
And a chance to get a tournament win tonight, and the right to go to Tuesday night to play Cascade, one of the top 10 teams in all of Class 2A. But one of these teams will get a much-needed tournament win tonight. We'll talk more about this matchup in just a bit. We're actually going to be running a little few minutes late here. Starting lineup actually won't take place till towards 7 o'clock, so that allows us to talk about district wrestling today. Let's get you an update. First off, in Class 1A, Clayton Ridge advancing one wrestler. Eric Flores won at 106. Also, Marcus Golovedko finished second at 106 to advance. Dawson Bergen of Edco won at 120. He advanced. Peyton Golovedko finished second at 126. So Edco actually advanced 3 today. Starmont advancing 3 as well. Lane German of Starmont won at 113. Keaton Muller of Starmont won at 145. Avery Vasquez of Starmont won at 160. So a good day for the Starmont wrestlers as well. For Central, Braxton Borman advancing. He finished second at 120. MFL Marmac advancing 4. Holden Mathis won at 132. Carter Decker of MFL Marmac second at 145. Quinn McGee was second at 160. Taylor Hersman of MFL Marmac second at 220. So all 4 of those kids advance as well. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley has advanced 3. Kyson Moss of NFV finished second at 113. Nick Cook of North Fayette Valley was first at 132. Jesse Grimes of North Fayette Valley finished second at 152. Congratulations to those kids with district wrestling, and there was a change this year for that.
Yeah, a little different this year. They used to have a sectional, and then they'd have a district. They eliminated that, so it's just one day. Today is the day. They take the top 2 in each weight class at each district, and there'll be 24 guys in each class down at the state tournament.
Yeah, so that's a change from a year ago.
Yeah,
it was 16 in each weight class, but now it's 24. So congratulations to all those kids. They've added an extra day to the state tournament as well, and that begins coming up next week.
Yeah, the day earlier down there at the state tournament to account for all those guys. So more guys down at the state tournament, so congratulations. Congratulations to those Edco kids. That's all 3 of their wrestlers.
Right.
They only have 3, so they all made it to state, so that's a huge boost for them. And all those boys work very hard all year long.
We wish them the best of luck next week. We'll certainly be following how they do at the state wrestling tournament next week. All right, let's get back to basketball. This is the game we're focused on tonight, Starmont and Clayton Ridge, but we'll have updates on the other 2A matchup tonight. Postville is at South Wind, and in Class 3A, North Fayette Valley is hosting Waukon. So we'll have updates on those ball games tonight here as well. So let's talk more about this matchup. Starmont girls come in 1-20. Savannah Best Play has had a very strong senior season. It's a team that struggles offensively, but she is their lone scorer in double figures.
She is. She's that shining star for them. She's averaging 12.5 points a game, almost 5 rebounds, couple assists. Everything kind of goes with her, and she's another one of those players who has that motor that just kind of keeps things going.
When they beat Lisbon, and again, Best Play got her points there, but it was the supporting cast that joined her.
It was. You talk about Sarah Fenton, a senior for them, averaging about 5 points, 5 rebounds. Kyla Miller, about 5 points, 4 rebounds. Ellen Otteson, about 4 points, 8 rebounds. Natalie Hamlet, about 4 points. I think all of those girls need to have that about 3 or 4 points higher for Starmont to be in this. They need to get to about 40 points. You look at the games that they were in this year, they're right around that 40-point area, and I think that's what they need to do.
Yeah, they only averaged 27 points per game on the season, so yeah, they need a better night. When they beat Lisbon, they put up 46 points in that ball game. A Lisbon team, by the way, that won 10 games this season, so it's not like that was a poor Lisbon team by any stretch of the imagination. Clayton Ridge, 6-15. They went through a tough spell, and it coincided with how their schedule got tough towards the end of the year, but a good feel-good win against West Central to enter the postseason, and I think they figure out what they have now here as they've dealt with injuries and short numbers this year.
Well, yeah, their numbers have been low since the beginning of the year, so all of these girls have had to figure out how to play together, how to fill into a role. I think the scoring starts with Camden Deitmeyer in the post. She's averaging 10 points, almost 10 rebounds a game, and a couple of blocks. But you've got Amira Miller putting up 6 points, 5 rebounds. Alyssa Willie had a great game against West Central, but she's averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds. Morgan Pierce averaging almost 6 points. So put all those pieces together, and they'll figure it out, and I think that's what happened against West Central.
Offensively, put up 54 against West Central, but they only averaged 36 points a ball game. Turnovers have been a problem for both these teams. Starmont averages about 27 turnovers a ball game. Clayton Ridge at 26. Which team can keep that 20 below will have the best opportunity tonight. A quick break. When we return, we'll talk about keys in the ballgame and be back with the starting lineups. Starmont and Clayton Ridge girls tournament action coming up.
The Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic is a welcome addition to Northeast Iowa, offering extended hours for more accessible care. The clinic remains open over the lunch hour and offers early Monday morning and later Thursday evening appointments for your convenience. Call 568-5530 to schedule your appointment today. Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic. New clinic, more accessible care.
Exceptional caring people. Veterans Memorial.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer of Guttenberg or Bill Garms in Monona a call. You can reach Andy and Troy at 563-252-2471 or Bill at 563-880-5530. They can help you and your family be good at life.
This is Michael Erickson at Central State Bank. We provide a complete line of lending services to help you get the best out of life. From home mortgages and equity loans to vehicle and personal loans. We have expert lending professionals who will work with you to provide options to address your needs. At Central State Bank, you don't deal with a branch or department, you deal with a banker who is dedicated to you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Divine Current Wellness in Guttenberg. Rise and Shine Nutrition on West Bridge Street in Elkader. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona. RGK Portable Buildings, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Carr Auto Group, and by Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah.
Welcome back to Guttenberg. Just a couple minutes away from the starting lineups in this matchup tonight. Neither team has been spectacular offensively. They struggle from time to time, but they figured to be better in this ball game tonight. Starmont as a team, only 22% from the field, 12% from the three-point line, 44% from the free throw line. Clayton Ridge, about a 30% shooting team from the field, 22% from the three-point line, 45% from the free throw line. Again, you've got a 6-win Clayton Ridge team, a Starmont team that has won one ball game, so that kind of adds to those struggles there. It shows in the record. But tonight, this is a winnable game, and both these teams figure they have got the opportunity tonight.
But yeah, both of these teams are coming in here. It's a 0-0. Your records, you throw them out because it's postseason. Anything can happen, but I think both of them feel a little bit of pressure. If this is a winnable ball game, we got to play our best ball.
And even though Clayton Ridge lost to MFL Marmac late in the season, they battled with them. And again, that's a top 4 team in the Upper Iowa Conference. So the Eagles know what they can do. And as we mentioned, Starmont's win against Lisbon, I think was impressive with Lisbon, a 10-win team on the season. Let's talk about keys in this ball game, and it starts obviously with turnovers.
I think so. For Starmont, I talked about them getting to 40 points. They got to attack the rim and get those second chance points. For a team that doesn't shoot well, they have to do that. And I think they're going to have to control their emotion. Play for the possession, not for whatever's happening overall. For the Eagles tonight,
it starts inside.
Inside, feed the post. Handle the pressure to control that tempo, and they just need to shoot well. I think that's what they did well against West Central. They need to do it again tonight.
Yeah, Camden Deitmeyer, as we mentioned, their leading scorer, and has averaged nearly double figures as far as points and rebounds this year, but it's going to start down low. They did hit some three-point shots against West Central, but again, they want to go down low to open up the outside. That's their game plan tonight.
Yeah, definitely, and that needs to happen earlier than later. You can't wait until second quarter.
And to let you know, it's tournament time in Cascade, not looking over anybody. No. They're here scouting for this ball game tonight. Brought a group of girls up here from Cascade. They can't overlook anybody come tournament time. So we are ready to go with the starting lineups for our matchup tonight for our game. Rick Colbert is our public address announcer as the student section from Clayton Ridge comes onto their feet. Let's go to the court side now with the starting lineups. Take it away there. We're ready to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Class 2A Region 5 first-round playoff matchup between the Starmont Stars and the Clayton Ridge Eagles. Let's meet the starting lineups. For the Stars, a junior, number 11, Tyra Bogey. And for the Eagles, a junior, number 10, Morgan Pierce. For the Stars, a senior, number 21, Rebecca Falk. And for the Eagles, a sophomore, number 20, Lola Reimer. For the Stars, a senior, number 23, Sarah Fenton. And for the Eagles, a sophomore, number 22, Alyssa Willie. For the Stars, a junior, number 25, Ellen Ottison. And for the Eagles, a senior, number 34, Camden Deitmeyer. For the Stars, a senior, number 33, Savannah Mesplay. And for the Eagles, a sophomore, number 42, Amira Millard. The head coach of the Stars is Bob Pope. The head coach of the Eagles is Savannah Domeyer, assisted by Casey Czar.
There you have it. Starting lineups, opening action coming up next with Starmont and Clayton Ridge.
Find the perfect gift for birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries at Clayton Drug in Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner. Each store is unique in its own character and design, but all have gift items that would be the perfect gift. Clayton Drug is proud to carry many name brand lines such as Mud Pie, Young Living Oils, Greenleaf Candles, Melissa and Doug Educational Toys and Gifts, CJ Gibson, and many more. Check our Facebook page for shopping specials available at each location. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Bodensteiner Implement is your local John Deere dealer with 10 locations in eastern Iowa to serve you. Check out their website, www.bodimp.com, for great deals on new and pre-owned equipment. From turf equipment to agricultural and compact construction equipment, they have solutions for every job. Nothing runs like a Deere, so come run with us at Bodensteiner Implement Company. Bodensteiner Implement is a proud sponsor of all high school sporting events, and we wish all our local athletes great success.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Deitmeyer to jump it up for Clayton Ridge, and it will be, I believe, Fenton to jump it up for Starmont. The Stars wearing their away black uniforms. They have the yellow numbers there. And for, actually, Ottison's going to jump it up for Starmont. And for Clayton Ridge, they're home whites with Clayton Ridge in green. The tip is into the backcourt. It goes to Millard, who Millard quickly drives in, but misses the little leaner left side. Rebound kicks along the baseline, and losing it out of bounds is Starmont just below us here, right side. And it goes to the Eagles as they are heading towards the overhang area here in Clayton Ridge. And it will be Pierce taking it out of bounds. And right away, Problems has to go back on top to Willie. Open left side, fires up the three, grazes the front of the rim. Deitmeyer, the offensive rebound, muscles it in from the right block, but leaves it short. Reimer, the offensive rebound, put back no good, but fouled as she went up for the second attempt. And Reimer to the free throw line for two, and the Eagles have the size advantage, and it's exploited early.
And that's a good sign for the Eagles and not a good sign for the Stars. Giving up those second chance opportunities. Clayton Ridge has the height advantage. They need to box out and crash those boards a little harder.
So Lola Reimer goes to the free throw line for two. The student section for Clayton Ridge eerily silent as their home team is shooting the free throws, but the student section on their feet, they've brought their A game tonight.
They have. They've got a lot of students here.
Second free throw being eyed by Reimer, makes the first. Eagles scoring on their first trip down. Second free throw there, it's off the right. It is no good. Rebound knocked up there by Pierce, and I think she came over the back. She did. Pierce got a hand on it there, and what Starmont's going to have to do is get a body on a body down low.
Body on body and make them come over the top like they just did on that free throw.
All right, so we have full court pressure here. No surprise, Clayton Ridge is going to go 1-2-2 pressure, full court. Backcourt area, Starmont with Fenton. Tried to go into the offensive end, throws it away, and they turn it over. It's picked up by Willie. Again, not really looking ahead to where you're throwing the ball. Willie left side to Millard. Millard drives in, stops, back over to Willie at the top of the key. Brings it right side to Pierce. Starmont playing zone. Reimer has it in the baseline, middle of the lane. There is Deitmeyer, muscles up between two defenders, but banks the shot long. Rebound, Deitmeyer and Millard end up diving for it. It scoots all the way to center court and picked up by Willie. Good hustle by the Eagles, maintaining possession. Reimer back over to Pierce, top of the key to Willie. Willie takes an off-balance 15-footer, banks it long, missed the rim, and a shot clock violation. So the shot clock was winding down. Willie realized it had to rush the shot, and that's a violation against the Eagles.
And Starmont playing kind of that 3-2 zone, really keying on those outside shooters.
Inbounds to Bogey. Bogey goes back left side to Fenton. Fenton back to Bogey, and actually that is mess play, middle of the court, and mess play brings it into the offensive end. Right side, driving in the lane and taking an off-balance shot is Fenton. Missed the 15-footer, but the rebound tracked down by Bogey, and they bring it on top and then throw it away. Picked up by Pierce. She drives in. Left-handed layup, no good, but fouled on the drive in. Rebecca Falk getting back defensively, but there's another turnover and a fast break opportunity for the Eagles.
And those long passes that Starmont's trying to make, cross-court passes or corner to the top of the key, they're too lazy. They're a little high right now, and they're easily tipped.
What Starmont does not want to do is rush themselves against this pressure. Pierce's free throw, it is good. So the Eagles getting to the line will certainly help them out offensively. Some more opportunities, and Pierce puts them up 2-0 as we have yet to play 90 seconds. This will be their fourth free throw. Pierce, second free throw on its way, and that one's off the mark. Missed it right to left. Millard knocked the rebound away off the left side underneath, and it goes back to Starmont. So let's talk about this pressure here for Clayton Ridge. Again, they're really overplaying in the backcourt.
Yeah, they're really matching up on this, trying to just slow down Starmont, make them handle it, make them make those passes that they probably don't want to make.
Fenton tried to go ahead and throws the ball away, intercepted by Millard, who drives in and actually had the shot partially blocked, but it goes in anyway. She muscled it past the defender, and here's a timeout by Starmont. 90 seconds in, 4-0. Eagles the early lead. Let's take this break.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
A very quick 30-second timeout taken by Starmont, and this is about handling the press. They're attacking the 1-2-2 press like it's a 2-2-1 press.
Yeah, and they're trying to get the ball to mess play because that's their number one ball handler, and they just haven't. They've been trying to pass through this, and Clayton Ridge is going to cheat up a little bit now, almost go a 4-1 across the front.
Inbounds left side, they work the basketball to mess play. So trying to clear out, mess play, brings it up the right sideline, bounces it into the offensive end. Bogey has it back out on top now to Fenton. Fenton right side takes a 15-footer, it is well short along the right baseline. Willie got the rebound, then a reach in. So Starmont beat the pressure, but never really got into the offense there.
Yeah, just kind of rushing a shot, and I don't think that's something they want to do. They have to control that emotion and run some kind of offense to get a good look.
Substitution, Natalie Hamlet comes off the bench. She will check into the game. Fenton checks out. Hamlet is a sophomore, our first substitution. Neither team deep. I mean, they have struggled with JV games this year. Clayton Ridge did not play a JV schedule. Starmont, 2 quarters most of the season. Millard, left side, on top to Pierce. Pierce, high post area. Deitmeyer looks in the lane to Reimer. Pass knocked away, picked up by Millard, and then Millard bodied on the left block. So the Eagles' game plan is absolutely get the ball down low, and let's start there.
Well, and that time they put Deitmeyer up at the top of the key so she could do that high-low pass, and Millard did a nice job of posting up and getting that inside.
They'll take it off the left side of the basket with Pierce off the left side. Inbounds, trying to go middle of the lane. Deitmeyer catches it in traffic. Left side to Willie. Open, left wing for 3. Got it from the left wing. And you like that shot. You still started inside, though.
Yeah, everything's going to start inside out. That's going to be the best chance here for the Eagles.
Mess play. Brings it into the offensive end. Drives right side and then travels as she tried to go through 2 defenders and caught the ball on her hip driving in. And the Stars turning it over far too often here early in this game.
Yeah, 4 turnovers and just not getting any good looks on the offensive end at this point.
They have had a turnover in 4 of the 5 trips down the court. Here's some pressure by Starmont, but the Eagles throw it over top. Miller drives in, uses the left hand, shot no good, but an offensive foul. As she drove in, Falk was straight up, and they said Millard initiated the contact. They wave the shot attempt off the board, and it goes back to Starmont.
Yeah, just kind of an interesting call there. There was not a lot of contact, but enough, and they said that was initiated by Millard.
We have seen that more and more, the offensive foul call because of the offensive player initiating contact. Mess play gets it ahead in the offensive end, and that is Hamlet. Drives in right side, misses the runner, gets her own rebound, put back no good as she's fouled in the middle of the lane, and Starmont got the ball down low, finally beat the pressure. Hamlet to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and when they beat the pressure like they did up the sideline, they can attack, but I think they've been attacking this right down the middle with good defense back. So a good recognition that time of having an open lane.
That is the second foul on Millard. That's a concern for the Eagles. The free throws off the back of the rim. Millard will check out. The first substitution for Clayton Ridge is Katie Geider, a junior. So she averages 3 points off the bench. Hamlet trying to get Starmont on the board. 2.5 minutes in, they trail 7-0. Free throw being eyed there. Hamlet's free throw, it is good. So the Stars are on the board at 7-1, and that allows them again to set up some pressure, and they steal the inbounds pass away. It's intercepted by Bogey off the left side. So Starmont trying to turn the Eagles over with their pressure, finally able to do it.
Yeah, nice job there, their full court pressure.
Nice play at the volleyball line. Left side to Falk in the offensive end. They go down in the lane. That is, again, Otteson on the left block. Trying to spin, covered back to Mess play. Mess play drives in the lane, takes a little leaner from the left side, no good. Otteson got the rebound and comes crashing to the floor along with Reimer. They both come down tied up. It is a jump ball, and it stays down here. And you just hope both those kids are okay, and they appear to be all right as Reimer tried to help up Otteson there, but Otteson looks okay.
Yeah, both of them had both hands on the basketball, and they both went to the ground together, hitting pretty hard.
And Coach Pope is just going to give a look-see to Otteson off the bench. So he will bring in Alea Cornwell, a 5'9 sophomore. I want to make sure that she's all right there. It is Starmont's ball. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, on the jump ball, alternative possession is going to keep it down here with Starmont.
Mess play, takes it out of bounds as they get it in left side now. Bogey takes a three-pointer, banks it well long to the right. Rebound, though, by Hamlet on the right side and drives in, but she traveled with the basketball. Nice read by Hamlet. Brought it back towards the left side, but traveled trying to get free.
Yeah, shuffled the feet there, trying to get good position for the putback, and can't do that.
Reimer ahead in the offensive end to Geider. They meet the pressure. Geider drives in, left-handed layup, pushes it long. It is no good. Rebound picked up by Reimer, middle of the lane. Right side back to Geider. Top of the key now here to Willie. So Willie, left side to Pierce, high post area, Deitmeyer turns, fires, 15-footer, it is good. Kind of squared up as she turned to shoot. 9-1 Eagles in the lead.
Yeah, I don't know if she was truly squared up before she shot that, but nice shot.
Mess play, brings it into the offensive end and a reach-in foul by Reimer. So the Stars getting it finally to Mess play and having some success at least getting it into the offensive end.
Well, and the Eagles are going to have some foul concerns here. They've got 4 fouls in the first 4 minutes here. They need to stop reaching.
Well, Starmont has 4 fouls, but it's only the first on Reimer. Inbounds on top to Hamlet. Right side, they go to Bogey, takes a 3 and banks it well long to the left. Loose rebound there along the baseline. Couple of players down there, including Falk for Starmont, as well as Willie for Clayton Ridge, and they say there that it was Falk out of bounds, and the ball goes to the Eagles. So we approach the halfway point of the first quarter, and a good start for Clayton Ridge. Pierce puts it ahead in the offensive end. Willie down in the block to Reimer, muscles it up, leaves the shot short. Good straight-up defense there by Cornwell. Rebound by Starmont. Mess play back into the offensive end. Stars without a field goal. Mess play tried to lead Hamlet. Overshoots her, though, as she was open along the baseline. The pass too high, too hot to handle, and the Stars turn it over.
And they have to start recognizing when that fast break is there and when it isn't. It wasn't there that time. Eagles doing a good job getting back on defense.
Good to see Otteson quickly back into the ball game. She checks in for Cornwell for Starmont. Deitmeyer goes left side to Pierce. Beat the pressure in the offensive end. Pierce runs into a defender and an offensive foul. Sitting in the lane was Falk, and Pierce that time just took an extra step and made contact.
And that's twice that Rebecca Falk has just kind of planted herself in the lane and said, run me over, and Clayton Ridge has.
Fouls and free throws are going to be huge in this first half.
That's 2 fouls now on Morgan Pierce as well.
Inbounds, Mess play. Brings it up the far sideline. Crossed over dribble. Brings it into the offensive end. Then leans in and banks it up and in. Nobody stopped the ball. And the Stars have their first field goal back within 9-3. Inbounds to Deitmeyer. Knocked away by Mess play. Picked up by Willie. Then a reach-in foul by Mess play. So that's the 5th team foul on Starmont. We're going to get to the bonus by the end of the first quarter, easily.
Easily. We're going to have a lot of free throws, and we've had a lot of jump balls and balls on the floor already tonight.
Which team adjusts? Pierce in the offensive end. Gets it to Reimer. Pulls up inside the block. A little 12-footer. It is good from the right side, from the elbow area. 11-3 Eagles in the lead. Mess play back in the offensive end, and the ball is knocked away by Pierce. And here is a silly reach-in foul. Reaching with the wrong hand to begin with. And that's the third foul on Pierce. And you look at Coach Domeyer over there, and the same expression we have. The hands are up in the air going, why?
And Morgan goes, that's my third. Coach is like, why? Why do you foul down here on the back court of this floor?
So she'll be done likely the rest of the half. Ava Beck checks in, and she is a junior. Addison in the backcourt to Mess play. Mess play to Hamlet. Left side to Falk in the offensive end. They go in the lane. Addison on the left block. Shot no good, but there's a foul on Reimer on the contested shot. So that is the 8th team foul committed by Clayton Ridge. And this is a shooting foul, so Addison gets 2. And a timeout taken by the Eagles. 3:13 left in the opening act. 11-3. Clayton Ridge in the lead. Let's take this break.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
11-3, Clayton Ridge in the lead, and it is Addison to the free throw line for 2 for Starmont as the Eagles here raced out to an early 7-0 lead. Free throw by Addison, rolls over the front of the rim. It is good, rolled to the back and through. 11-4. So 7 fouls committed by Clayton Ridge. That last foul was the second on Reimer, so they've got a girl with 3 and 2 with 2. Free throw being eyed there, Addison makes them both. Starmont's committed 5 team fouls. Let's see which team can keep the other team off the free throw line.
We talked about adjustments, and you got to figure out what you can and can't do.
And I think that's what that entire timeout was about for Clayton Ridge. Here is Geider, has the ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Hamlet, and Starmont forces a turnover. Mess play back into the offensive end, but Mess play stepped out of bounds on the sideline, trying to corral the dribble on the far sideline. The turnover gives it back to the Eagles.
Well, Mess play and Hamlet, little undersized in this, but very active with their hands and getting tipped balls and dislodged balls and doing a great job of just making it hard.
Deitmeyer in the offensive end to Willie. 3 minutes left in our first quarter. Willie has it right side over to Beck. Beck left side to Geider on the left wing. Drives baseline, hands it on over to Reimer. Back out on top to Beck. Beck looking in the lane. The pass goes to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer with a lot of traffic. Takes an off-balance 6-foot shot off the back of the rim. Reimer got her hand on the rebound, and it's going to stay down here as Starmont knocked it away underneath. So the Eagles doing a great job of getting to the glass to keep possessions alive.
Yeah, they have, and that's something Starmont's going to have to correct. They got to put a body on a body so they can get those rebounds.
Geider takes it inbounds off the left side of the basket. Has to try to go on top, and it's intercepted by Mess play, who read it well. Mess play drives in, takes the layup with the right hand, and left it short. She never got a chance to quite corral it the way she wanted to, and Starmont misses out on a fast break opportunity.
And that was a good opportunity for the Stars.
Deitmeyer pulls up from the elbow. 15-footer right side. It is good. She hit one from the left earlier, hits one from the right here. 8-point lead for the Eagles.
Still not getting totally squared up, but hitting a smooth shot from the wing.
Hamlet back in the offensive end to Addison. Addison back out on top to Mess play. Throws it behind her, but Mess play able to track it down. Eagles have settled into playing a zone, and it's a 2-3 zone. Hamlet, right side, has the ball just taken away by Deitmeyer. Wasn't strong with the basketball. Deitmeyer forces the steal. Eagles bring it back into the offensive end. Eagles look to me like they've pulled off the pressure here and that has to do with the foul concerns. Deitmeyer, high post area, down low to Reimer. Her shot banks it from the left block. Too strong with it there. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Starmont. Only one shot that trip down for the Eagles.
Yeah, better job by the Stars rebounding.
Mess play, pulls up on the wing. 17-footer left side. Shot no good. Reimer got the rebound, stumbles to the court, and I believe is tied up on the way down. Here's Reimer and Otteson again, ending up on the floor. Good hustle, but a jump ball that gives it to the Eagles.
Yeah, ball's going to go to the Eagles here on the alternate possession, but good job there, crashing the boards, both of those girls.
Starmont will continue to have full court pressure here, and it's 2-2-1 full court pressure. Inbounds to Reimer. The Eagles have their post players help bring it up, but Willie pushes it sideline into the offensive end. Willie trying to go to Reimer just off the elbow. Looking in the lane to Deitmeyer. Went off the foot there of a Star, and Falk actually kicked the ball, so it stays down here with Clayton Ridge. They'll take it off the right side of the basket. 13-5, Eagles in the lead. 1:21 still to go in our first quarter. Inbounds again, right side. They'll take it there with Geider. Geider has to go on top. The ball knocked away by Mess play. Loose ball goes into the backcourt. Picked up by Hamlet. Here's a fast break. Hamlet drives in but misses the layup badly. Mess play gets the rebound. Put back from the left side. No good, but fouled. And the Stars did a good job with Mess play. With the follow-up shot there left side, she'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, Hamlet on that run out, able to attack the rim there, and a nice rebound by Mess play. And just in a lot of traffic there, but they hit the arm, not the ball.
Free throw being eyed by Mess play. 13-5. The Stars will get a lot of opportunities at the line as the free throw good by Mess play. Couple of scores. Postville leads South Wind at the end of one, 6-5. Waukon leads North Fayette Valley at the end of one, 21-8. Second free throw on its way by Mess play. It is good, makes them both. This could be a break for Starmont getting to the line.
Yeah, I think this is a positive for them with Clayton Ridge being in foul trouble and them going to just get to the line
Especially Mess play, who's their best free throw shooter at 60%, just made two. We approach a minute to go in our first quarter. 13-7, Eagles in the lead. Willie, high post area, Deitmeyer turns, fires, banks it in! So Deitmeyer flat out feeling it. 3 in a row she's hit from the elbow. 15-7, Eagles in the lead.
They pulled her out of the low post, and she's at that high post right now. That's 3 that she's just drained from that distance.
Bank stays open late on this Saturday night. Jump shot by Mess play. It is blocked by Deitmeyer. Rebound lost by Starmont off the right side, and it goes back to the Eagles. So Deitmeyer presence on the defensive end with her second block shot of the game. And she's open at the high post, and it is automatic a fire there from that shot.
It is. She's just turning around and firing at will and nailing shots from that 15-foot distance.
Right side, Willie beats the pressure into the offensive end. Left side to Geider. About a 9-second, 10-second differential from the shot clock. Back out on top to Willie. Willie left side to back. Middle of the lane. They go once again to Deitmeyer. Here's Willie open. Right side for 3. Leaves it long off the left side. Mess play gets the rebound for Starmont. Mess play ahead of the pack. Otteson drives in. Stops. Banks it from the right side up and in. Good job by Otteson getting under control. Stars back within 6. We're down to 10 seconds left. The inbounds pass knocked away, picked up by Mess play. Mess play fouled by Deitmeyer with 5.8 seconds to go. Still a 1-and-1 on the 9th team foul, but Starmont forces a turnover.
Yeah, nice job by Starmont forcing that turnover and then picking it up, and Deitmeyer just bumps Mess play as she's trying to corral that. She's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. We're still in the first quarter.
And again, everything else, the rest of the half will be 2 for Starmont. Stars, after having the early fouls, are still hanging on 5. Mess play to the free throw line. Free throw, it is no good off the back of the rim. Deitmeyer gets the rebound. They get it to Reimer at center court. Reimer going to take a little runner on its way. Banks it off the right side. It is no good, and the opening quarter comes to an end. Clayton Ridge, a good start. They lead Starmont 15-9 at the end of 1. Let's take this timeout.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lane A. Keel, your New York Life Insurance Company agent in Garnavillo. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg. Little Bit of Country Stoves and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point. Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point. Allen Real Estate Company with offices in Monona, Strawberry Point, and Guttenberg. Strawberry Food and Deli. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service.
So again, 15-9, Clayton Ridge in the lead at the end of one, and let's go through the first quarter stats.
Clayton Ridge, they are 6 of 16, 1 of 5 behind the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Starmont is 2 of 13, 0 of 3 behind the three-point line, but more importantly, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. So a good sign for the Stars at the free throw line.
It's keeping them in the game right now. I mean, it's 15-9. Clayton Ridge has really dictated how this game is played, but Starmont getting to the line. Clayton Ridge will continue to stay in that zone as Starmont has the ball to start the second half, and it's more of a 1-2-2 zone with Geider playing the top. So Hamlet, Mess play, also out there, Falk, Otteson, and you have as well out there Bogey. And right side the ball knocked away by Millard. Millard along with Geider, Deitmeyer, Reimer, and Willie out there for Clayton Ridge. Millard checks out, and Beck comes back into the ball game for the Eagles.
Yeah, nice tip there by Miller just to disrupt that pass and make Starmont work a little harder here to try to find those open areas.
Mess play on top to Hamlet. Hamlet brings it right side here and to back out on top to Mess play. So the Eagles just trying to deny. Starmont drives to the basket and Starmont throws the ball away. Mess play threw it between two players and they both thought it was for each other, and it goes out of bounds at the end of the Eagles bench.
And that's the 9th turnover by the Starmont Stars. They're not doing any favors helping themselves out with taking care of the basketball.
Egad in the offensive end, Willie brings it left side to Geider, and again they have it on top to Willie. So the Eagles here, let's see if they take advantage of the turnover. In the lane, that is again, Deitmeyer muscles her way through from the right block. She's been at the high post, at the low post there, and she's very effective. Eagles lead by 8.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate at all. Just that drop step turn and put it in strong, and a nice finish by Camden Deitmeyer.
Right side in the offensive end is Hamlet. Drives baseline, dribbles the ball there off the foot of an Eagle defender along the right baseline, stays down here with Starmont off the right side.
Looking at that one-hand bounce pass and just corral that thing with two hands and give a nice strong pass.
And right side Mess play will take it out of bounds. They get it in left side, and wide open is Otteson inside of Deitmeyer. Banks it up and in from the left side. Just rolled from right to left.
Just cut right in front of the defender there.
And here's a turnover by Clayton Ridge. They tried to throw it to Reimer. Overshot, picked up by Hamlet. So the Stars force a turnover here. A minute into our second quarter. Right side with Mess play now. Mess play brings it right sideline area here, and she's open. Going to fire up a three. Right side, it is no good. Rebound kicks to the left. Nice job by Willie, sealing out the left side. Willie brings it into the offensive end, beats the pressure, drives in, takes a little runner, straight up shot, no good. Otteson got a hand on the shot. Willie got the rebound. It's knocked away along the baseline underneath by Hamlet. It'll stay down here with the Eagles. Good recovering defense by Starmont.
Yeah, Starmont able to get back on that, going straight up, so they didn't get any fouls on that. They're playing much smarter, making that adjustment.
Inbounds, Deitmeyer frees herself from the right block, and she muscles in another shot. And that's too easy on the inbounds.
Yeah, just nice little bounce pass. Nobody stepping in front of that. Nobody in front of the ball. Easy basket.
Deitmeyer in double digits already. Left side, that is Bogey for three. Shot is no good. Rebound, Deitmeyer cannot hang on to it. It's picked up by Starmont. Back over to Bogey. This time from 15 feet away, no good. She gets her own rebound and brings it out to the right wing, and Starmont will try again. So Bogey followed up her shot. In the lane, trying to go to Otteson. Deflected there by Reimer. A lot of traffic to try to get that through. Willie back in the offensive end now to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer playing guard. Stops at the free throw line. Banks it in again. So Deitmeyer flat out feeling it. They lead by 10.
Yeah, that elbow shot's been there. That block shot's there. Those are just too easy. She's shooting it, feeling well right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence. Mess play. Tries to dribble between two defenders. Loses the ball there. Picked up by Geider. That is inviting trouble. It is a jump ball, and it goes as a turnover. The ball goes back to Clayton Ridge. Again, you can't drive through traffic like that.
There's two girls right there. There's just no hole, and she's trying to make one, and Sarah Fenton's going to check back in. She's been out since early in that first quarter.
Took a couple of shots early in this ball game. Hamlet checks out for the Stars. Geider back over to Willie. Starmont drops back as the Eagles get it in the offensive end. Back out on top to Willie. Willie started this year as the shooting guard, has had to take over the point guard duties as the season has went on. And she has it right side now here to Beck. Beck in the lane to Reimer. Double teamed on the right block and quickly tied up. Brought the ball down low. And that's a turnover on the Eagles as tied up in a good hustle there by Fenton, forcing the jump ball.
Well, good recognition that Camden Deitmeyer was going to get that ball down low and went in right away to get that before she had a chance to make a move.
Mess play across the timeline. Left side to Bogey. Bogey to Falk. Falk back out on top to Otteson. Right side to Mess play. Mess play, again, looks over things from the right side. Baseball pass on top, deflected. Picked back up into the hands of Bogey. Bogey back over to Mess play. Right side fires up a deep three. That shot no good, but fouled by Geider, who was closing out the shooter and didn't give her room to land. And that's going to put Mess play to the free throw line for 3.
And we talked about Mess play, about a 60% free throw shooter, and she's hit 2 of 3 tonight already. So not the girl you want to put at the free throw line for the Stars.
Second foul on Geider, by the way. Free throw circles around about 3 times and stays down. It is good, and the Stars back within 9.
You know, and for as good of a job the Stars have done at adjusting, they're still sitting at 5 fouls. Clayton Ridge continues to just reach and make silly fouls.
Second free throw by Mess play. It is off to the right. It is no good. Keep in mind that Geider is your backup guard who came in for Pierce, who has 3 fouls, and now Geider has 2.
Yeah, they're running short on guards right now. The post, I think Reimer's got 2. Otherwise, everybody else is okay.
Cornwell into the game, and Otteson checks out for Starmont after that second free throw. Mess plays third free throw. It's off to the right. It is no good. Long rebound tracked down near the corner by Reimer. Back offensively is Willie, and a good decision here. Let's hold the basketball. Let's get into the offense. Inside 5 minutes left in the half. Eagles lead 21-12. Starmont again, that 3-2 zone. They throw it over top. Deitmeyer catches it on the left block. The shot. It is up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. And at some point, they're going to have to get some more help down low because Deitmeyer owning things.
Well, in that time, the defense was on the high side of Deitmeyer, so they threw it over top, and nobody coming from that backside to assist. And a nice finish by Deitmeyer.
Millard back into the game for the Eagles. Beck checks out, so Deitmeyer has a chance for a 3-point play. She has outscored Starmont this first half. Free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Starmont. Maybe her first miss of the night?
Yeah, first free throw miss of the night, but she's got 14 points here. We've got 4 minutes to play still in the second quarter.
I don't think she's missed a shot from the field so far. In the lane, they try to go to Cornwell. Deflected out of there. Picked up by Willie. Here's a fast break for Clayton Ridge. Willie bumps into a defender. Takes a fadeaway 6-foot shot. Leaves it short right side. Rebound pulled down there by Fenton. Off the right side for Starmont. Eagles come up empty on the transition opportunity. Mess play in the offensive end and just run into by Millard with the body. And that's the 3rd foul on Millard now.
Yeah, and that's another girl who can play the post for you, but she can help you handle the basketball, and she's going to have to go to the bench, and she'll probably be sitting here for a while as well.
So this is 2 free throws for Mess play. And a free throw on its way, and that free throw is good. We mentioned this. The free throws are keeping Starmont in this game right now.
Absolutely. 5-7 the first quarter. They've hit 2 more here this second quarter. That's what's been most of their offense.
Second free throw being eyed by Mess play. Trying to bring them back within 9. Second free throw on its way. It is good. So Mess play makes them both. We have another score. Waukon and North Fayette Valley are already at the half. Waukon, they may be home tonight by the time our game gets done. They lead 35-16 over North Fayette Valley. Geider drives in, hands it right side to Beck. Free throw line, here's Deitmeyer again. Banks it in again. 3rd time she's hit a bank shot from the free throw line. They lead by 11.
And there's not even a hand in her face. Nobody is getting to her and making that shot more difficult.
Back out on top, they go in the lane. Cornwell, little post-up shot, no good. Reimer, good job boxing out. Gets the rebound off the left side. Eagles lead by 11. So Deitmeyer here has been red hot from the field, leading the Eagles offensively. Willie, top of the key, backdoor. Geider, middle of the lane, drives in, misses the shot as she was able to cut to the basket. Fouled on the drive in. Geider to the free throw line for 2.
And that time both posts, Reimer and Deitmeyer were both posting up, and neither one of them posting hard, so Geider cuts to the middle. No extra defense there, and Starmont just not recovering.
By the way, the foul committed is the 7th, but this is, again, 2. She was fouled in the act of shooting, so Starmont, after those 5 early fouls, now commits 7. Geider's free throw banks in and out. It is no good. She'll have another opportunity. South Wind and Postville are at the half. 21-10, South Wind leads Postville. But those games started at 7. They started the starting lineups at 6:55. We didn't do that tonight.
Yeah, we were 5 minutes behind them to start.
Free throw, it is good. They started the clock late here. You're supposed to do the starting lineups at 6:55 and tip off at 7 after the national anthem. We ran a little bit behind tonight. Left side, here is Bogey for 3. Aired it out to the right from the left wing. It is no good after the Eagles come up with 1 of 2 back at the other end from the free throw line with Geider.
And Starmont continuing with their full court pressure here. It's been effective at times. They just need to get a little more active.
Inbounds to Deitmeyer. Loses the ball. Picked up by Hamlet. Middle of the lane. Shot no good, but fouled. So Starmont able to turn them over, and that's the third foul now on Reimer, I believe.
Sure, why not? Let's keep putting Starmont on the free throw line with fouls.
So that is the third Eagle with 3 fouls now. And again, they've already pulled off the full court pressure, and they're playing zone. Hamlet's free throw, it is no good, off to the left. And it, again, best case scenario for Starmont is 1 of 2.
A lot of those fouls are, on second chance opportunities on this press, and they're strange fouls, unnecessary fouls.
Second free throw there, it is good. 1 of 2 by Hamlet, 26-15. So the Stars, which have struggled mightily from the field, but at least getting some points from the free throw line. Inbounds to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer clears out. She's going to bring it in the offensive end. Betcha she stops at the free throw line and shoots, and she does, but that one's off the back of the rim. It is short, actually long, rolled off to the right. Hamlet back into the offensive end, right side to Mesplay, who drives in, takes a one-handed runner, but from behind the backboard from 8 feet away, had no chance. Shot no good. Then Starmont commits a reach-in foul. 75, 80 feet away from the basket, and we'll go to the other end, and the Eagles will take advantage of the bonus.
We're going to walk the length of the court here, and the officials talking it over. I think they were just clarifying who's shooting and who the foul was on.
And the officials do a good job working together, and it will be Reimer to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. We still have 3:08 to go in our first half. Clayton Ridge leads 26-15. Falk in. Hamlet checks out for the Stars.
Yeah, Hamlet's got those 2 fouls, so Coach Pope says, let's get you out of there. Let's not get any silly fouls on this 1-and-1 free throw opportunity.
So Reimer, again, a 1-and-1 on the 8th team foul by Starmont. Free throw there, high arcing free throw, banks it in. The Eagles, the class has been kind to them tonight. Wow.
Yeah, every shot from the free throw line might be nothing but net, might be a hard bank, but all of them going in, and I think that's the important part right now for
And
Clayton
Lola
Ridge.
Reimer, and she's had her struggles from the free throw line. The form looks good there. She's just looking to find it, till take it any way she can get it. Second free throw, and that one is off the back of the rim. Banked it long. It is no good, but the pass, as Starmont got the rebound, Geider intercepts it. Then Geider misses a shot, but gets her own rebound amongst 3 Stars. Left side to Willie for 3. Aired it out short. And you were thought there that maybe the Eagles were going to get an outstanding triple after that good hustle by Geider, but they come up empty. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end, right side, the shot taken by Fenton, partially blocked there. Reimer getting back down there defensively, goes out of bounds, stays down here with the Stars.
That would have been a big 3 if Willie would have knocked it down, but in the same token, run some offense.
Mesplay, open, right side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Geider off the right side for the Eagles. So the one thing the Eagles have done, it's been very few second chance opportunities for the Stars.
Yeah, Stars need to crash the boards a little harder on the offensive end, knowing they're not a great shooting
In the
team.
lane, they try to go to Geider, intercepted by Starmont. Jumping the passing lane there was Fenton. So the Eagles turn it over in the half court as they try to go to the high post area. Mesplay, right side in the lane, wide open there. That is Otteson, banks the shot long. Good defense by Deitmeyer there as Otteson found herself free. Deitmeyer gets the rebound. We approach the 2-minute mark in our first half. Deitmeyer back out on top here now to Willie. And the Eagles try to get in the offense. Willie in the lane to Reimer, deflected, right back to Reimer. Actually, I should say Willie on the right wing. They work it on top to Geider. Willie, she's left wide open. Right side, tees it up for 3. It's circled in and out, no good. Rebound by Geider. Geider saves it back out on top to Willie. Another possession. Deitmeyer in heavy traffic, banks it up and in, facing the basket from 8 feet away. Eagles' offensive glass leads to another basket.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. Camden Deitmeyer knocking them down tonight.
29-15, Eagles in the lead. Back over here on top into the game was, for Starmont there, is number 3.
That's Nora Falk.
So Nora Falk, her first appearance into the ball game. Here's Mesplay, baseline 15-footer. It is no good. Rebound by Reimer off the left side. Again, 1 and done. Eagles back in the offensive end, extending this lead here to 14. Willie back over, left side now to back. Back, and now Clayton Ridge wants a timeout. So the Eagles have been opened up a bit. 29-15, Clayton Ridge in the lead. Timeout, Eagles. Let's take this break.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
30-second timeout taken by Clayton Ridge, 29-15. And I think what the Eagles have done here better in this second quarter, at least the last few minutes, is keeping Starmont off the line here the last couple of minutes. It's allowed them to extend things.
It has, and I think on the offensive end, recognizing who the shooters are and where those shots are coming from and knocking them down has been huge.
So inbounds to Guider as we approach a minute in our first half. High post area to Reimer. Reimer back out on top to Willie. And Willie goes right side. Starmont 2-3 zone, by the way. And Willie, top of the key, left side to Beck. High post area, tries to go to Reimer, deflected out of there, but picked up by Willie. Willie will bring it right side. Takes a little 8-foot bank shot. Got it to circle around and stay down. Nice touch there by Willie. Eagles got into their offense. They lead by 16.
Yep, and we've got another sub. Kara Pont is in the game, and so is Ava Beck for the Eagles.
Mess play drives in, Euro step move. It is blocked out of bounds by Reimer. That's her third block, but it stays down here with Starmont. And this is now buying some minutes with the players you've got in foul trouble.
Absolutely. Giving Deitmeyer a chance. I think this is the first time she's come off the court, and a couple other players who are in dire need of foul trouble.
Mess play, tried to go on top to Bogey, deflected, but Bogey able to pick it up, brings it on top, 30 seconds left in the half. Right side, that is Fenton, right side for three off the side of the rim, missed it. Rebound by Guider off the right side, and Guider quickly tied up with 26.9 seconds to go. But the Eagles will get the ball back on the alternate possession rule.
And we're under 35 seconds, so the shot clock is off. The Eagles can play for one if they want here, but Starmont continuing with this full court pressure.
Willie inbounds to Guider. Guider did a good job shielding Mess play away from the ball. Guider in the backcourt, back to Willie. They've done a nice job handling the pressure here in the later part of this quarter. Guider left open, right side, launches up a three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound kicks to the left side. It's picked up by Fenton. Probably took that shot a little too quick. Back in the offensive end, Mess play drives in, takes an off-balance shot. Good straight-up defense by the Eagles who stayed away. Aired it out. Willie gets the rebound. Into the offensive end at half court. Willie holds the basketball and the first half comes to an end. So the Eagles grabbing control in the second quarter. They led by 6 at the end of one. They've pushed it to 16. 31-15, Clayton Ridge in the lead at the half. When we return, first half stats and more, you're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? TNT Power Sports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at TNT Power Sports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Welchland Motors in Edgewood. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Nading Service and Sporting in Strawberry Point. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont and Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader.
At the half, 31-15, Clayton Ridge leads Starmont. Once again, Waukon leads North Fayette Valley 35-16 at the half, and Southwind leads Postville 21-10 at the half. We turn things over to Coach Hamann, and Camden Deitmeyer having a game and a half of basketball tonight for Clayton Ridge.
She is. Camden is leading the way tonight. She's got 18 points for the Eagles. Alyssa Willie's got 5 points. Lola Reimer with 4 points. Amira Millard with 2 points. Morgan Pierce with a point. Katie Geiter with the point. 31 points for the Eagles tonight. They're shooting 43%. Only 1 of 8 behind the arc. 12 of 22 inside. 55% from the field. And 4 of 9 from the free throw line. 44%. 8 turnovers. Taking care of the basketball.
So they've had a really good half of basketball offensively. Defensively, committed too many fouls there. That got better as the half went on. It allowed them to build a 16-point lead. Totals for Starmont, they've struggled offensively.
They have. Savannah Mesplays leading the way with 7 points. Ellen Ottison's got 6 points. Natalie Hamlet's got 2 points. They're only shooting 11%. 0 of 8 behind the arc. 9 of 14 from the free throw line for 64%. Keeping them in the ball game. 13 turnovers for the Stars.
So again, they have 3 field goals the entire first half of this basketball game. 9 from the free throw line, 3 field goals.
That's it. And they're getting shots, but I think they need to crash the boards, get those second chance opportunities, because that's when they've been putting them back in.
And in a ball game like this is a huge lead, a 16-point lead.
It is.
I mean, Starmont is a team that only averages, 27 points a ball game. You've given up 31 in the first half. Somehow you've got to get some stops defensively, but the Eagles have been able to get the ball into the lane, whether it be high post or low post.
Well, and I think the saving grace for the Stars is Clayton Ridge is in foul trouble. So if you recognize that and attack and maybe get them into their bench a little farther and lose some of that offensiveness that they've had, maybe you can get yourself back into it that way.
So the Eagles in control, 31-15 here at the half. We'll take a break. We'll talk about what's coming up Monday night with the boys tournament, Tuesday night with the girls tournament. That and more when our halftime show continues after this.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance wants you to bundle your home and auto insurance today. So whether you're at home singing in the shower or prefer singing your heart out in the car like Drew, cruising, American Family Insurance is here to protect your dreams. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 563-245-2366 today.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. People's State Bank is offering for a limited time a 6-month certificate of deposit at 3.25% APY and a 5-year certificate of deposit at 2.25% APY. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations and speak with a local and experienced customer service representative to lock in this great CD rate at People's State Bank. Annual percentage yield is accurate as of 11/17/2022. $1,000 minimum deposit required to open account. APY calculation assumes interest and compounded semi-annually on deposit terms of 1 year or longer. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. Rates subject to change without notice. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Sode's Green Acre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is filled with great gift ideas with a wide selection of Iowa theme and produced unique and one-of-a-kind gifts, handcrafted items, and a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Sode's Green Acre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is located at 7 Gerda Street in beautiful downtown Guttenberg. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Anna Mosier CPA in Guttenberg. Imagine the possibilities. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning. Your Connecticut dealer in Postville. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Clayton County Recycling, and by the Lowena Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
At the half, Clayton Ridge leads 31-15. Our boys tournament coverage continues Monday night on KCTN as we're right back down here at Clayton Ridge. Lisbon in Clayton Ridge. Lisbon from the Tri-Rivers, Clayton Ridge from the Upper Iowa Conference. That's a 7 o'clock game time, and our girls tournament coverage continues Tuesday night as we will be in Elkader as Central takes on Edco. That's another Upper Iowa Conference Tri-Rivers Conference matchup. The Chalk Talk begins each night at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100, the live video stream on KCTN.com. Hard to believe we're already into round 2 of the tournament next week.
Yeah, a lot of these teams getting that first win, continuing the tournament trail. We're heavy on the tournament trail, and that's going to be an interesting matchup Monday night. Lisbon coming out of that Tri-Rivers, the east side of it. They've got 9 wins, 4th place in that conference. Clayton Ridge coming out of the Upper Iowa, 5th place, but man, there is just a jumble of teams 2nd through 5th, so they're right in the mix with that. It'll be interesting to see how
Clayton
those
Ridge
two
won
teams
14 games during the regular season, and then of course on Tuesday night the Central and Edco girls. That's a rematch of a 6-point ball game that was played earlier this year. So we look forward to both those matchups coming up Monday and Tuesday here on KCTN FM 100 and again on KCTN.com. All right, second half. Let's start on the Starmont side. You got to somehow cut this deficit into half. If you're Clayton Ridge, stay away on defense. Let's play straight-up defense. Keep them off the line.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge's got to stop fouling. That's number one. Keep them off the free throw line. That's what's been keeping them in the game. If you're Starmont, you've got to crash the glass. You've got to put a body on a body, rebound, and stop giving up those second-chance opportunities.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge has done the damage on the inside. Mess play will take it out of bounds. Actually, Fenton inbounds to mess play. Also, Bogey, and you have out there for them as well, Falk and Otteson. As Starmont has the ball to start the second half. On top to Bogey. Bogey with it right side. Eagles continue to play that 1-2-2 zone. The pass goes to Falk, loses it in and out of her hands. A loose ball picked up by Willie. So Pierce, along with Deitmeyer, Willie, Reimer, and Millard out there, starting 5 for the Eagles. Back over high post area with Reimer. Feeds it down low. That is Deitmeyer inside the right block, lays it up and in. High post, low post, just like you draw it up. And the Eagles lead by 18.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. Keep shooting it inside.
Right side, Otteson turns, shot blocked by Reimer there. Good straight up defense.
It's her 4th block.
It is her 4th block of the game. Willie across the timeline into the offensive end to Pearson, traveled with the basketball. Starmont hit him with some light pressure, but Pierce got turned around in the center court area as she tried to push it ahead into the offensive end.
Yeah, Pearson Millard should be pretty fresh out there. They've got 3 fouls. Didn't play a lot in that first half, so they should have some fresh legs here for the Eagles.
Back out on top, Mess play. Mess play goes left side, and they throw the ball away again. Thrown behind Fenton, and I've always said this, it's one thing to have a turnover. The worst thing you can do is have a turnover and the ball ends up right beside your head coach.
Yeah, your head coach has it in his hands, and it's not supposed to be.
Willie, left open, stepped into a 3, but she traveled stepping into that 3. Took an extra step. Willie realized the top of the key was absolutely wide open. And we have played 1 minute in our third quarter. Eagles lead by 18 at 33-15.
Well, we played a minute in the third quarter, both teams with a couple more turnovers. So got to take care of the basketball if you're going to try to win this ball game.
In the lane, they try to go to Fenton, and actually it's Otteson, middle of the lane, open, banks it up and in from 6 feet away. Really one of the few times they've gotten the ball in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, nice finish there by Otteson, able to put it in.
Pierce, as Starmont hits him with the pressure, but Pierce brings it into the offensive end, pulls up right side, little 12-footer, leaves it short. It is no good. Rebound off the right there by Bogey, so one and done. Starmont has to do a better job rebounding this second half. And Mess play stops the dribble, back out on top there through the legs of Bogey, but she's able to pick it up, save it back to Mess play. Looks like we've settled down a little bit here. Here is Fenton, high post, launches the 15-footer. It is no good as it laid flat off the rim. Deitmeyer gets the rebound to the right. Back in the offensive end is Millard. Top of the key back to Willie. I don't think we're going to see the fouls we saw in the first half. Deitmeyer, right side, cutting to the basket as Pierce leans in from the right side, but leaves the shot long. Rebound, lost out of bounds, knocked away by Millard off the left side, and it goes back to Starmont. I think both these teams realize that we've got to be better fundamentally defensively.
With teams that don't have a very deep bench, getting into foul trouble like this can hurt you in a close game. So they got to learn this, because Cascade's not going to be easy on them if they get into foul trouble.
That is a different monster on Tuesday night. Starmont turns it over. They try to go in the lane, but Falk saves the basketball, diving to the floor, flipped it back to Mesplay, and the Stars avoid the turnover. Mesplay goes off a pick right side. Millard runs right through the pick. Now Mesplay goes underneath, and a blocking call as she drives in right side. Deitmeyer came out to defend, but Mesplay was able to get around the corner and get to along the baseline.
Yeah, Mesplay really good about getting her shoulders past the defender, and then a lot of times that contact's made at the hip.
They'll take it off the right side. Only the second foul on Deitmeyer, and it will be taken out of bounds by Mesplay for Starmont. Inbounds to Fenton. Fenton back out on top to Otteson. Otteson tried to go in the lane, deflected by Millard. Loose ball picked up by the Eagles. Millard gets the steal. Offensively, drives in right side. Feeds it back to Willie. She's open right side. Launches up the three. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound kicks to the left side. Picked up there by Fenton for the Stars. Fenton offensively drives. Pulls up on the wing. 12-footer. No good. Nobody underneath to rebound except for Millard for the Eagles. So she took that ahead of the pack, getting back defensively.
One and done again for the Stars. No second chance opportunities tonight.
Props to what the Eagles have done, keeping them off the boards, but that time Starmont didn't have anybody back on offense. Top of the key to Willie. Right side to Geider. Geider back over to Willie. Top of the key, left open. Launches up the three. It's off the back of the rim. Mesplay gets the rebound off the right. Nice stretch of ball going here. Mesplay back in the offensive end. Tries to dribble between two defenders. Does. Lowers the head. Drives in. Shot no good. Banked it well long. Willie gets the rebound off the left side. And Mesplay got into the lane but could not finish, a bit out of control. Back out on top. Left side to Millard. 16-point lead for the Eagles. Millard. And goes in the lane now to Deitmeyer on the right side. Muscles up that shot. Missed it from the left side. Good straight-up defense. Falk didn't give ground that time.
Yeah, much better job. And again, a one and done this time for the Stars. So better job crashing the boards there and giving no second chance opportunities.
Left side, Falk. Three from the left side. Line drived it there off the front of the rim. Millard gets the rebound. Back across the timeline here is Willie on the right side. And now I believe we've got an official's timeout for a second. And we have something on the court there, I believe. So it was picked up. Jeff Niehaus, our official, kicked it to the side, whatever it was.
Yeah, there's something on the court there. He's taking care of it here right now, trying to get it off the court.
Might have, actually, he's got a shoestring problem, it looks like here. So
lost a shoe there, or it came untied.
So I think that's what he's looking at. Did I step on something? Well, here's a shoestring.
His shoelace.
And the Clayton Ridge students, which have been on their feet throughout this entire game, give him a nice round of applause.
They do. They've been very positive over there, very vocal tonight, giving some support to this girls' team.
I think this is great. I mean, you've got fans that are involved. I know both these teams have struggled. Our officials continue a lengthy discussion. I'm not so sure.
I think they're trying to figure out where to put the ball right now.
All right, so they're going to take it out on the near sideline and hand it inbounds with Pierce. The start of the third quarter, Waukon leads North Fayette Valley 57-32. Meanwhile, Pierce, right side, in the lane. That is Millard on the right block. Banks it up and in. First time we've seen Millard get the ball inside the block. She was at the low post that time, but the result's still the same for the Eagles.
Yeah, same idea there, just a different person. She had one-on-one in the post.
Back offensively, it is again Mesplay on top. So the Eagles up by 18. Mesplay from the free throw line. 15-footer, it is good. Again, that's one of the few open looks she's had. Nails the jump shot, but can the Stars get hot from the field? That's the question.
They got to get hot, and they got to get stops.
Right side, it is Geider. Drives baseline, lowered the head, and a blocking call as she drove on the far right baseline. That is only the first foul on Starmont this second half, and the Eagles have only committed one.
Yeah, much better played here in the second half, keeping our hands off, playing defense with our feet. It's the kind of basketball you like to see, and we've had some flow.
Pierce inbounds to Deitmeyer, who just muscled her way into the right block and kisses it off the glass. Eagles equal their biggest lead of 18.
Yeah, just too easy there, giving her that inside position, and she's strong with the ball.
Right side, Otteson on top to Bogey. Bogey in the lane there. That is Falk. Takes a jumper from the elbow. Grazes the side of the rim from the right elbow. Shot no good. Rebound by Deitmeyer underneath. Ahead of the pack, Geider. Geider loses the basketball, and it was actually off the foot of a Star defender. Stays down here with the Eagles.
I think that went off the foot there of Bogey as she was trying to get into position. So Clayton Ridge is going to maintain possession here in the front court.
And it will be Geider taking it out near the end of the baseline on the far sideline for Clayton Ridge. Inbounds to Willie. Left wide open. Right side launches up the three. Circled in and out. But the rebound taken away as the rebound pulled down there by Bogey, who took it away from Deitmeyer. And the Stars, I tell you what, haven't had enough of that tonight. That was a great box out there by Bogey, just muscling to get the ball away. And she's a guard.
It was. She had a nice body on body, and that rebound was in her hands. And that Clayton Ridge girl came across to try to get it. She just ripped it right back away from her.
Third foul on Deitmeyer, so she joins the trio of players for Clayton Ridge that have 3 fouls, but the important part is they've stayed away from number 4 so far. 3 minutes left in the third. Middle of the lane. That is Fenton. Takes a 12-footer. Middle of the lane. Missed it. Rebound pulled down there by Willie. Again, one and done for Clayton Ridge. For Starmont, I should say. Here's Miller. Drives in. Pulls up from the free throw line. Misses it left side. Rebound off the right side. Picked up there by Falk. Eagles had a good open shot by Millard back offensively. Best play across the timeline. Leans in, throws it up. It comes off the back of the rim from 8 feet away. I think she was expecting maybe a foul call there. Did not get it, and a bit out of a control shot. Back in the offensive end is Millard. Back out on top to Pierce. Right side to Willie. And Pierce, high post area now with Reimer. Right side Willie. Again, right wing, launches up the three. Got it! She's had a number of good looks, and we know she can heat up. Eagles lead by 21.
Yeah, and finally knocks one down there by putting a lot of shots up there, but hasn't been as consistent tonight as other games.
The positive is you still started inside. Here's mess play. Free throw line pulls up, hits a little 17-footer from just behind the free throw line. But the Stars can ill afford to just match baskets here. And now a carrying violation on Pierce in the backcourt in an unforced turnover by the Eagles.
Well, and that's one of those, Starmont's got to take advantage of that. That's an unforced turnover. Now they can try to get another shot, maybe get another stop, get something going here, and piece some things together for the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
We talked about when they were down by 16 at the half, can they cut the deficit in half? That's not going to happen. Fenton in the lane, pulls up from just inside the elbow, misses the 12-footer, and there's a tie-up as Cornwell just came into the ball game, forced the jump ball with Miller down low, and it will go to the Eagles on the alternate possession rule. Another score, Southwind leads Postville at the end of 3, 36-20. Inbounds to Pierce. Back over to Willie in the backcourt with 90 seconds is where we're approaching here in our half. They go down to Geider ahead of the pack. Goes back to the right side, loses the ball in the lane, and it's going to be a tie-up down low as Fenton tied up with Geider. As Geider lost the ball underneath the basket. Back to the other end. It's the alternate possession rule this time for Starmont.
Boy, Starmont's getting a lot of opportunities here and not taking advantage when they get into the offensive end.
Across the timeline, Mess play has it on top. Goes off a pick and bounces it to Otteson, who pulls up a little 8-footer, misses it right side. Rebound pulled down there in the lane by Hamlet. Has the ball stripped away by Willie. And the Eagles turn him over. Willie bounces it ahead to Geider, catches it right block, lays it up and in, kisses it off the glass. And the Eagles doubling up Starmont right now at 42-21.
And Starmont just hasn't had an answer on the offensive end. Nice job, Clayton Ridge, getting out and running that time.
Right side. They go baseline. Hamlet takes a three. Deep right corner. Airs it out. Cornwell the rebound. Banks it in. A weak side rebound by Cornwell. 42-23. The Eagles in the lead as we go inside a minute in our third quarter. Here back in the offensive end is Willie. Ahead of the pack. Into Reimer. Right block. Puts it on the floor. Takes that shot. Leaves it short. May have been altered there as Fenton got the rebound. Star maybe got a hand on that?
I think so. I think that was partially blocked.
Best play. Back into the offensive end for Starmont. Good third quarter by both these teams played. As far as the flow of this game, as the ball is kicked, Mess play tried to work it into the lane.
That first half was littered with fouls, so much better played here in the second half.
We had over 20 fouls in the first half. We've had only 3 in this third quarter so far with 35 seconds to go in our third quarter. Just took a little bit of time for these teams to get adjusted. Mess play goes off a pick, fires up a three. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound, long rebound picked up there by Pierce. Pierce brings it left side, and a good job by Starmont getting back. They have to work it on top, and a good decision by Willie. Let's back it out. Let's run the final shot here for the third quarter. Willie, left side to Pierce. 12 seconds to go in a quarter. They go backdoor to Miller. The ball deflected out of there. Picked up by Geider along the baseline, but she stepped out of bounds. Trying to save it along the baseline. 8.9 seconds to go. Starmont will have to go the length of the court.
Yeah, they got length of the court, and I expect Savannah Messplay to take this shot. She's going to go right to the basket.
Inbounds to Messplay here. Messplay brings it top of the key. Left side takes a jumper from the elbow. Shot banks long to the right. It is no good. Millard gets the rebound, and she brings it to half court. Fires it up and got it in. But it's after the buzzer. Millard hit it on the run from half court. but don't put it on the board. It was after the buzzer. But the Eagles still lead by 19 as we go to the fourth at 42-23.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Divine Current Wellness in Guttenberg. Rise and Shine Nutrition on West Bridge Street in Elkader. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona. RGK Portable Buildings, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Carr Auto Group, and by Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah.
42-23, Eagles here, lead by 19. It is their ball to start the fourth quarter. Pierce, Reimer, Millard, also Deitmeyer and Willie. Here's Millard, deep left corner for three. Aired it out well long, 19 feet 9 inches. That had 23 feet distance there, and Millard kind of sheepishly smiles as she comes back into the offensive end. Rebound goes out of bounds in the far corner. Back to Starmont. For Starmont, mess play, Fenton, Odison out there, also Bogey, and you have Falk. So starting five back out there for both these teams. On top, the pass intercepted by Pierce. Pierce leads the fast break. Jump stops, lays it up and in from the right side. And the Eagles go back up by 21, equaling their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, nice defense there by the junior, tipping that ball and just finishing it strong.
Back offensively, they try to work at mess play right side. It's actually kicked by the Eagles defensively, so Starmont takes it off the right side. Falk checks out. Into the ball game is Hamlet back in there for the Stars. Starmont, a team that won their season finale. Inbounds, right side, Bogey, right wing for three, leaves it short off the right side. Rebound, Hamlet does a good job getting in the lane to mix it up, but loses the basketball. Out of bounds off the right side, it goes back to the Eagles.
Yeah, the sophomore Natalie Hamlet got on the inside of that, had a chance at the rebound, just couldn't wrangle it in.
Talk about the Starmont, they have four seniors. Deitmeyer on the inbounds, right side to Pierce. Pierce brings it into the offensive end across the timeline. They've done a good job handling the pressure. Left side to Millard. Her shot no good. Pierce, great recognition to throw it to Millard, who missed the shot from the left but is fouled. Millard goes to the free throw line for two.
And this is the first set of free throws we're going to have here in our second half. Nobody's shot any free throws in that third quarter.
As far as the shooting in our third quarter, what do we end up with?
Clayton Ridge was 5 of 13 for the Stars. They were 4 of 17.
Free throw by Millard, popped it up, stays down, and it's 45-23, Eagles on their way. You know what's kind of been lost in this ball game is the Eagles have done a pretty good job handling the basketball tonight.
They have. They've only got 13 turnovers, and they're shooting very well. They were at 43% in the first half, continued in the second.
Second free throw misses to the left, 1 of 2 by Millard as Fenton got the rebound off the left side. 7 minutes left in our fourth quarter. And in the lane, mess play. Mess play goes to Fenton. Takes the shot just inside the elbow, left flat off the back of the rim. Willie got the rebound and quickly tied up there on the reach in by Fenton. So Starmont continuing to work hard, but the Eagles get it on the alternate possession rule.
No, they said we're going to stay on this end, but I think it's, they didn't switch that at the half. So that's the quarter change wasn't accounted for. This is going to be Starmont's ball.
Our officials have done a great job working. They give a thumbs up to the scores table. Way to be on top of that. And the ball goes back to Starmont. So Starmont down by 22 here in this fourth quarter. Right side, Fenton. And again, works it back out on top to Bogey. Stars have just had a tough time getting anything in the lane, and the turnover's a part of that. As Millard able to intercept a pass in the lane, and the Stars turn it over again. We talked about the Eagles a better job handling the ball. It's been a problem for Starmont all season long.
Yeah, they've had 16, now 18 turnovers in this game tonight.
In the lane, try to go to Deitmeyer. Deflected out of there. Eagles turn it over again. That's the rare time tonight they've tried to force it into traffic. And the ball turned over. Starmont back into the offensive end with mess play. Mess play, try to go in the lane and through the hands of Otteson. Picked up by Willie. Willie leads the fast break right side, takes a step by the defender, takes a shot along the baseline from 6 feet away, but line drived it short. And the rebound pulled down by Starmont. Eagles come up empty.
And both teams are one and done right now.
Mess play drives in, pulls up from the free throw line. It is good. Got it to rattle around and stay down. Loves that shot from the free throw line, doesn't she?
She does. That's a nice shot for her. Able to pull up at full speed there.
Ahead of the pack, Reimer goes left side to Miller. They beat the pressure again. Miller crossover dribble, lays the shot short, and then reached over top trying to get the rebound on the miss. Millard had a good chance to try to finish there.
That was a great crossover, and she just needed to finish it and left it a little short. She's going to pick up her 4th foul there on the reach and on the rebound. She's going to go to the bench. A substitution for the Eagles.
We have our first final of the night. Waukon has defeated North Fayette Valley by a final score of 66-38. The final score there in the 3A tournament. Mess play on top, right side. That is Bogey for 3. Banks it long to the left. Missed the rim as she took it from the right wing. Banked it long. Rebound pulled down there by the Eagles. Willie has at least 7 or 8 rebounds in this game. Left side to Geider. Geider back out on top to Willie. And now Pierce runs right through a pick. Ran over a Starmont defender there in Bogey. Did not realize she was there, basically, and ran right through her.
Yeah, she was cut in the middle of the lane and took out Tyra Bogey on her way through, so that's going to be a player control. That's going to be Pierce's 4th foul.
So the Eagles, their 4th foul the second half, but still much better than what it was in the first half. And Mess play, right side, baseline to Fenton. There's one of those one-handed baseball passes, and that ends up being the result is another turnover. Picked up by Geider, then a reach-in foul committed by Starmont. Let's not start this now here, huh?
No, that's Starmont's trying to get back in this. They're continuing to play hard. We'll give them that, but we don't need to just go to the foul line Keep playing hard defense. Play it with your feet.
Yep. Inbounds, so they go to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer fouled by Starmont on the reach-in here with Otteson. Again, you're down by 20. There's 5:09 to go here. And normally you would, yes, we got to increase the pressure. We've got to get some stops. We've got to try to get some turnovers here. But 20 is a mountain to climb.
It is. That's a long ways to go for a team that has not been shooting very well tonight.
And across the offensive end, it is again the shot taken by Pierce. Took a 3 from the top of the key. Shot no good. Rebound by Starmont. Mess play. Back over to Fenton. Fenton has the ball knocked away by Pierce and a steal. And Pierce, I believe, now in the offensive end. Clayton Ridge wants a timeout. They're on their way, leading 45-25 with 4:51 to go in the 4th. Let's take this break.
Join Freedom Bank in supporting our local students and their after-school activities. They are the building blocks to a brighter future for everyone. Whether cheering them on from the stands or participating in community programs, you'll always find Freedom Bank rooting for the home team in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, Decorah, and the surrounding communities. We empower success. Member FDIC.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lane Keel, your New York Life Insurance Company agent in Garnavillo. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg. Little Bit of Country Stoves and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point. Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point. Allen Real Estate Company with offices in Monona, Strawberry Point, and Guttenberg. Strawberry Food and Deli. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service.
4:51 to go here in our 4th. 45-25. It is Clayton Ridge in the lead, and the Eagles taking this time out. And again, I think this is all about let's be patient. We want to continue to run our offense. We've got a 20-point lead here. Let's close the deal.
Well, and I think the theme of the night, stop fouling. There's no need to foul here. If they get past you, don't reach. Don't make those silly fouls on rebounds. Play good defense. Finish out this game.
Starmont has played 2-3 zones since the early part of the ball game. They started out in a 3-2 zone, but they've done a better job defending the second half on the inside. Pierce left open for 3, thought about the shot, pump faked it, goes on top to Willie. She will take the 3 right side. Shot no good. Aired it out to the left side, and it goes out of bounds. So, shot clock was working its way down there. You still had time to move it. That's a shot I think you can live with.
It's an okay shot, but I think you want to run that shot clock down, take some time off the clock, work for something inside.
And get it in, get at least a touch on the inside, I think would be the thing you'd want to see there. Hamlet, right side to Mess play as we approach the halfway point of our 4th quarter. Bogey, top of the key for 3. Got it! So the Stars hit a 3-pointer there, down by 17. Do they have a run in them? That's the question.
They're going to have to string a whole bunch of those together all at once.
Geider back right side to Willie, and a good job by the Eagles here steadying the ship as they go to Pierce in the offensive end, and then she is bodied on a reach-in foul by Bogey. So good defense at first, But now that is the fifth foul committed, on Starmont.
Yeah, just a silly foul there. Did a great job at first stopping the ball, then bodied her up, made a little contact, and they're saying that's the 5th foul. But I don't think that foul was on Fenton. That foul was on Bogey.
So that is the 5th foul on Fenton, according to the scores table. And I think that's what Coach Pope is questioning
He's
here.
saying that foul wasn't on Sarah Fenton, and it wasn't. She was nowhere near the play. It was on number 11, Tyra Bogey. So this is a mistake. Hopefully they get this corrected.
And the Starmont girls are all pointing around. Was it on you? As you look at Hamlet's like, well, it
wasn't on me.
Hamlet's
I wasn't
on
anywhere
me.
near it. Yeah.
So it was number 11. Hamlet was standing beside their Bogey and said, oh, well, I think it was
Not
you.
me. I think it's you.
All right, so Fenton stays in the game. And it's the 2nd foul committed by
Tyra Bogey, yep.
By the way, you still see Hamlet saying, I'm wearing number 5.
It's not me. I didn't do it. I was nowhere near this play.
So inbounds Clayton Ridge at center court. And they get it inbounds to Millard in the corner. Still want to work it inside, and they go high post, low post. They get it down low there. The shot blocked out of bounds. Deitmeyer took the shot. Blocked out of bounds by Starmont, and the Stars have had a tough time inside, but good defense inside by Fenton there.
Yeah, good recognition that time by the Stars of reacting to where that pass was going.
Off the right side, Geider will take it inbounds. Goes left side to Millard. Millard brings it back out on top, right side to Willie. Willie in the lane to Deitmeyer. The pass overshot. Loose ball. Deitmeyer saves it over to Geider. Her shot misses it. Gets her own rebound. Put back. Goes off the back of the rim. Banked it long. Rebound pulled down by Starmont. Then a reach-in foul committed by Clayton Ridge. Boy, the Eagles had a couple of good looks.
They had some great looks that time and just able to come up just a little short. And Starmont has to capitalize. They have to continue chipping away at this. There's a chance, but it's slipping quickly.
Millard gets called for that foul. That is her 5th. She will check out of the ball game. Both teams with 5. See if we can stay out of the bonus for the final 3:46.
And a rough night for Amira Millard, but the way things are looking, they're going to have another chance to play.
You know, Millard averages about 7 points a ball game for them and really helps them out ball handling wise. Best play, right side to Fenton. Fenton to Mess play along the right baseline. Steps in, takes a 15-footer, grazes the side of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds in the corner. Geider tried to save it out of bounds, runs out of room, and it stays down here with Starmont. It was last touched by the Eagles.
Yeah, just went off an eagle there. So Starmont a second chance here. They need to score and score quickly.
They'll take it in the far corner directly below us. And Fenton goes inbounds to Mess play. Mess play drives baseline, takes a 12-foot shot, circled around, no good. Rebound by Hamlet, banks it up and in from the right side. Well, it's 45-30. They were down by 21. It's 15, but again, only 3:15 left here in the 4th. Geider beats the pressure. Back out on top to Pierce, and a good decision by the Eagles. Work some clock here. You still want to be patient in the offensive end. Here's Deitmeyer, double teamed in the block, muscles it up, but it's long. Rebound on the weak side by Reimer, banks it in on the left side. So the Eagles have owned the boards here, and they lead by 17. Reimer the putback.
Yeah, well on their way here. Stars are running out of time.
Here's Mess play, right side for 3, partially blocked by Pierce. Last touch by the it was not touched by Pierce.
Not touched by an Eagle. Okay.
It was an air ball that was well short. Mess play still feels that ball might have been touched, but out of bounds, and it goes back to the Eagles with 2:49 left here in the 4th.
Starmont continuing with their full court 2-2-1 pressure.
Backcourt area, Geider stops at center court, gets it ahead though to Reimer. Right side to Willie in the offensive end, and a nice screen set by Deitmeyer. She drives in. Willie misses the leaner off the right side. Geider gets the rebound tied up on the floor. Left side by Fenton. It is a jump ball. Stays down here with the Eagles. Though Fenton was going to start to take it out of bounds for them.
The Eagles need to just take care of the basketball, run their offense, make shots, get to the free throw line, finish this out. They're just playing kind of sloppy here at the end.
Inbounds, they try to go to Deitmeyer. The pass is overshot, picked up by Mess play. Mess play back into the offensive end. 17-point lead for the Eagles. Here's, again, top of the key for 3. Bogey banks it long, no good. Pierce gets the rebound, loses it at center court. Picked up by Otteson. Otteson able to go to Mess play left side. Mess play and a foul committed by Willie. The 6th team foul on Clayton Ridge with 2:15 left here in the 4th.
And so from here on out, the Stars are going to go to the free throw line after this foul, shooting 1-on-1. Clayton Ridge needs to stop putting them at the free throw line.
You know, Willie's first foul of the night. And again, the only Eagle starter that wasn't in foul trouble in this ball game. Inbounds back to Bogey as we approach the 2-minute mark. Bogey, high post area to Hamlet. The ball knocked out of there by Willie, stripped it away, picked up by Geider. Eagles bring it back into the offensive end. Again, it will change drastically. The competition will for Clayton Ridge on Tuesday night with Cascade. but you have an opportunity there. Inbounds to Deitmeyer. The ball deflected out of there. Stars have done a better job the second half converging down low. They knocked it away. Loose ball picked up. Mess play. Euro step drives in and then bodied on the drive in. As she drove in, Mess play goes to the free throw line for 2. Fouled on the drive in.
I think that foul is going to go against Reimer. I believe that's her 4th as well. So the foul troubles continue, but Eagles seem to be doing okay right here.
Yep, by 17. Ought to be able to keep them at a distance here. Mess play has 2. Mess play, one of the seniors for Starmont. Their leading scorer. Free throw is no good. She'll get another opportunity.
Well, she's going to get a second opportunity for that first one because after she had the ball, Lola Reimer stepped out of there. So a second chance on that first free throw here for Mess play.
And a second free throw, I guess the first free throw now. And the free throw being eyed there by Mess play, and it comes in and out. It is no good. So I saw Reimer running over there, did not realize that she had switched with a player, with Pierce.
She had stepped out of there after the ball had already been administered.
So here's the second free throw by Mess play, actually the third, but comes up empty. Free throw no good. Rebound by Deitmeyer off the left. Eagles have only scored 16 points this second half, but still in control by 17.
Yeah, still taking care of business in that first half and holding on to that lead here. Playing well enough in the second half to keep Starmont away from striking distance.
And again, Willie brings it right side with 90 seconds left in the fourth. The Eagles are going to win their 7th game of the season. Pierce, left side, pulls up from inside the elbow. 12-footer, shot no good. Rebound off the left side, pulled there by Fenton. But Starmont is going to lose 4 seniors, including their leading scorer. Mess play in the lane goes to Hamlet. Steps by 2 defenders, banks it up and in. And a timeout taken by Starmont with 1:13 to go. 47-32, back with the finish. Eagles in the lead. Back with the finish after this.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader in West Union is offering a fresh perspective until March 31st. Patients can receive $100 off a complete pair of glasses with the purchase of premium lenses. Contact your local Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader, 563-245-2304, or West Union, 563-422-6085 for more details, and some exclusions may apply. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader in West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the court this season.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
47-32 is our score. We have a final score. Southwind has defeated Postville tonight, 57-26. The final score there, Southwind victorious. Meanwhile, Clayton Ridge just trying to close it out here with a 15-point lead with a minute to go in our fourth quarter. Deitmeyer brings it into the offensive end. Deitmeyer had an explosive first half as the Eagles led by 16 at the half. Left side the pass intercepted by Fenton. Fenton takes it the length of the court, scores the layup at the other end. Back within 13, but time running out here on the Stars.
Nice to see the senior Fenton get her first points tonight. Didn't want to leave her out of this game scoreless.
And Starmont, you like to see them continuing to play hard here. Pierce loses the basketball. It's picked up there by Falk off the left side. But for Starmont, the season going to end tonight as Mess play tried one of them one-handed passes again and led Fenton too far out of bounds. And another turnover committed there by the Stars.
Yeah, those just need to be cleaned up. And for younger players watching or listening, put 2 hands on the basketball and make a good, solid pass.
You know, do they work on the old chest pass drills anymore?
Chest pass, bounce pass, they all look great.
36.9 seconds left here to finish this things out. Inbounds to Deitmeyer. This is as close as Starmont has been the entire second half. As Deitmeyer able to bring it into the offensive end, loses the basketball and fouled. Blocking call with 29.7 seconds to go. But it's only the 6th foul on Starmont this second half.
Yeah, Starmont, much better job staying away from them and forcing Clayton Ridge to do things offensively and not fouling. So that's been a positive.
So they'll take it off the left side with 29.7 seconds to go. Starmont, again, looked good in that final game against Lisbon to close the season, but just not enough offense tonight. In the lane, Deitmeyer backs her way down. The shot altered there. It is no good as Deitmeyer crashes to the court along with Falk. It was Addison who altered the shot. Mess play, steps into a 3 left side off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Deitmeyer gets the rebound with 12 seconds to go. All the Eagles got to do, get it across the timeline. You can salt things away. Deitmeyer back out on top to Willie, and Willie fouled with 5.9 seconds to go. So I like the hustle, but again, the foul does you no good. And Willie to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, unless you want to get another shot off here, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that, but we're going to shoot a free throw here, maybe 2. Willie going to the free throw line. Had a nice night tonight, 8 points so far.
And a free throw on its way by Willie. High arcing free throw. It is off the front of the rim. It is no good. Otteson gets the rebound. They get it to Messplay. Messplay into the offensive end. Takes a 3. 22 feet away. It's off the back of the rim, and the game comes to an end. Clayton Ridge has a tournament win. They led by 16 at the half, and they kept Starmont at a distance in the second half. Stars would only be able to get as close as the final score the rest of the way. Clayton Ridge has to go to Cascade on Tuesday night. They defeat Starmont by a final score of 47-34. With the win, the Eagles are 7-15. Starmont closes the season 1-21. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Top Gun Collision Center knows hunting season is over, but the deer still have a lot of tags to fill. If you've been tagged by anything, pull into the stoplight at Top Gun. That's it. Bob and his technicians have over 35 years experience and will handle everything. We write the estimate, take photos, and follow the factory engineered repaired procedures to fix your vehicle quickly and, most important, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. While you're there, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount program. Call Bob at 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
As a busy mom, I have challenges keeping my family on track, but appointments for healthcare visits are no longer one of them. Veterans Memorial Hospital has now opened a new clinic and walk-on, so complete care for my entire family is more accessible than ever, and providers care for all ages, so everyone gets the care they need when they need it. It's a welcome addition for busy families like ours and our community. To learn more, go to veteransmemorialhospital.com.
Veterans Memorial.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer of Guttenberg or Bill Garms in Monona a call. You can reach Andy and Troy at 563-252-2471 or Bill at 563-880-5530. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Find the perfect gift for birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries at Clayton Drug in Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner. Each store is unique in its own character and design, but all have gift items that would be the perfect gift. Clayton Drug is proud to carry many name brand lines such as Mud Pie, Young Living Oils, Greenleaf Candles, Melissa and Doug Educational Toys and Gifts, CJ Gibson, and many more. Check our Facebook page for shopping specials available at each location. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Welchland Motors in Edgewood. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Nading Service and Sporting in Strawberry Point. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont and Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader.
Again, the Clayton Ridge girls advancing into round number 2. Victorious tonight, 47-34. Walk-on beat North Fayette Valley 66-38. And it was Southwind beating Postville. Final score of that ball game once again was 57-26. We turn things over to Coach Hammond, and it was Camden Deitmeyer leading the Eagles. A dominant first half to set the tone.
Yeah, absolutely. Camden Deitmeyer finishes tonight with 22 points. Alyssa Willie with 8 points. Lola Reimer with 6 points. Amira Millard with 5 points. Morgan Pierce with 3 points. Katie Geider with 3 points. 47 points tonight for the Eagles. They shot 36% overall, 2 of 14 behind the arc. 5 of 12 from the free throw line, 19 turnovers for the Eagles tonight.
So again, the positive is that the second shots they got, rebounding-wise in this ball game, gave them far more shot opportunities in this ball game, a number of more chances. And the turnovers down tonight for them. That's a positive for the Eagles. We mentioned it. Both these teams wanted to stay below 20. Clayton Ridge did that. Totals for Starmont
absolutely. Now, Starmont, they ended up with 23 turnovers. They shot 21% tonight, but they were led by Savannah Messplay with 13 points, Ellen Otteson with 8 points, Natalie Hamlet with 6 points, Tyra Bogey hit that 3, Elena Cornwell with 2 points, and Sarah Fenton with 2 points. 34 points tonight for the Stars. They were 1 of 18 behind the arc, 5%. Just not a good shooting night tonight behind the arc. But they were 9 of 16, but 9 of 14 in the first half. So only 2 shots at the free throw line in the second half for 56%.
So again, that has been the story for Starmont. They have struggled all season from the field, only 22% from the field, 11% from the three-point line. And the free throw line kept them in the ball game for about a quarter and a half. But Clayton Ridge closed that first half. It was 23-15, and they closed it on an 8-0 run. They led by 16 at the half. And as we mentioned, that is a huge lead in a ball game like this.
Yeah, this kind of ball game, where teams aren't shooting real strong, there's not a lot of offensive rebounding. That's a big lead to try to overcome.
And we mentioned Starmont only averaging 27 points a ball game. Clayton Ridge averaging 36 points a ball game. And again, they had 31 in the first half, held to 16 in the second half. But by that time, the deficit was they were in
Things
control.
were in hand, yeah, definitely. Things were in hand at that point, and they didn't need the points. But great first half for the Eagles tonight.
So the Eagles win by 13. They're on to Cascade. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with our coaches. We'll talk with Starmont basketball coach Bob Pope, along with Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Savannah Domar, when our postgame show continues after this.
Bodensteiner Implement is your local John Deere dealer with 10 locations in eastern Iowa to serve you. Check out their website, www.bodimp.com, for great deals on new and pre-owned equipment. From turf equipment to agricultural and compact construction equipment, they have solutions for every job. Nothing runs like a Deere, so come run with us at Bodensteiner Implement Company. Bodensteiner Implement is a proud sponsor of all high school sporting events, and we wish all our local athletes great success.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
At Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Stars Eagles Basketball is brought to you in part by Anna Mosier CPA in Guttenberg. Imagine the possibilities. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning. Your Connecticut dealer in Postville. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Clayton County Recycling, and by the Lowena Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Again, our final score, Clayton Ridge girls victorious 47-34. We're joined by their girls basketball coach, Savannah Domar. Coach, first off, let's start with that first half. Camden Deitmeyer leads you with 22 points tonight, 18 in the first half. and you guys did a great job getting the ball down low.
Yeah, I mean, she couldn't miss, and that was one of our keys at the beginning of the game was whoever's hot, it doesn't matter. We need to keep giving her the ball.
All right, and that was it. It was from the high post, and it looked like even on your outside three-point shooting, at least the ball went inside to start with.
Yeah, I mean, and we needed to keep moving it around to get the defense moving too.
All right, the other thing is offensively tonight, the turnovers were down, and I think you saw what you guys can do in the half court.
Yeah, I mean, I told the girls, if we can keep the ball and we can run what we can run, like, we're a really good team. We just need to make sure we're keeping the ball when we can.
All right, so Deitmeyer had 22 points to lead you. Alyssa Willie had 8 points, and she continues to grow as a shooter.
Yeah, I mean, she had a little rough coming off of West Central game when she couldn't miss, but you're going to have games like that, but she can continue to find ways to make points.
And then tonight, and even though you were plagued by fouls, I still think you got good minutes. Lola Reimer had 6 points. Amira Millard had 5 points, but it was, I think, their rebounding, the second chance shots that you guys had.
Yeah, and we were the bigger team tonight, and we needed to continue to crash those boards.
All right. Obviously, it's a step up in competition now here.
Yes.
Coming up on Tuesday night, let's talk about Cascade. You kind of look ahead to that. What do you know about them?
Not much. We were really just focused about tonight, but we're really going to focus on them tomorrow and Monday. And
the other thing is the second half, getting back to this ball game, much better on the fouls in the second half, and I like how you guys played with a lead.
Yes, we're really proud of those girls. Whether they are in foul trouble or not, they stayed focused, and we continue to do what we needed to.
All right, so as far as Tuesday night, what does the improvement have to be for you guys in that ball game? What do you want to see?
I mean, we just need to continue to feed whoever is hot, and we need to, again, keep the turnovers low.
Yeah, and give yourselves an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Congratulations on the tournament win, Coach. Good luck to you guys Tuesday night.
Thank you.
We'll certainly be following what's happening there. Clayton Ridge basketball coach Savannah Domeyer, her team victorious tonight, 47-34 the final score. Quick break. We'll be joined by Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope when we continue after this.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel Garage Doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Stars Eagles basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Divine Current Wellness in Guttenberg. Rise and Shine Nutrition on West Bridge Street in Elkader. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona. RGK Portable Buildings, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Carr Auto Group, and by Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah.
Welcome back to Clayton Ridge. Again, our score 47-34. Clayton Ridge victorious over Starmont. We're joined by Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope. And Coach, obviously, the inside game. That was a big difference in this first half. The Eagles able to get to the inside baskets.
Yep, we knew they were strong on the inside. They were last time we played them. Our girls did what they could do. Ellen Otteson, she's just a junior, and this is her first year of really playing. She's come a long ways from the beginning of the year, but just couldn't quite handle them on the inside.
Well, let's continue talking there because Otteson had 8 points for you as well, and Savannah Mesplay had 13. Let's talk about those two kids.
Well, Savannah, she's our senior leader, and she will be missed. She's a heck of a point guard, and actually she had kind of a down night. We were hoping she'd score a few more, and if she would have got hot and scored the 26, 30, whatever she's done so far this year.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Would have helped you guys out offensively tonight. And that was kind of the struggle tonight, shooting. And that's kind of been the situation tonight, the shooting and the turnovers.
Yeah, well, the first time around when we played these guys, they kind of manhandled us. And even though there was a lot of fouls called early in the game, they still manhandled us some. And we don't do well with that.
Well, and that's part of learning. I know it's your first year as a head coach as well here. But even in the second half, I mean, you guys were down by 16, but I think you like the effort you guys played with in the second half.
Oh, exactly. Our kids didn't give up, and they haven't all year, and they played hard all the way to the end.
Yeah, and that's not easy when a team goes through some struggles as they went through this year. I know. I think you had 4 seniors this year. Is that correct? Or 3, 4?
Yes, we had 3. We started with 4, and one of them couldn't finish the season with us.
So tell me about that group of seniors.
They came. They played a couple years now, but only one of them was a starter last year, Savannah Mess play, and the other ones they played a little bit of JV and never got a lot of playing time, and so we asked them to step up this year, and I guess they did as good as they probably could have.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because this is kind of a learning process as well for yourself as well. As you look to the future here, what's going to have to happen to take a step forward for you guys?
Well, we need a few more numbers. It's really hard to get to sub in and out if you don't have the numbers. Our girls need to learn to maybe shoot a little better. We haven't been real high in the percentage numbers all year, but we have been putting up a lot of shots, and that's half the battle is to get them to shoot.
So obviously, the work I know cut out from them there. I think it's a positive, though. You guys got a W to close the year, so I think you look at that as a positive.
Yeah, exactly. We're pretty happy with the season, even though it ended up not as many wins as we would have liked.
Sure. All right, Coach. Well, we'll hope to catch up with you guys in the future. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here.
You betcha. Starmont basketball coach Bob Pope talking things over about a Stars team as they dropped a 47-34 decision. A quick break. We'll wrap things up here from Clayton Ridge. You're listening to the postgame show from KCTN Sports.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. People's State Bank is offering for a limited time a 6-month certificate of deposit at 3.25% APY and a 5-year certificate of deposit at 2.25% APY. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations and speak with a local and experienced customer service representative to lock in this great CD rate at People's State Bank. Annual percentage yield is accurate as of 11/17/2022. $1,000 minimum deposit required to open account. APY calculation assumes interest and compounded semi-annually on deposit terms of 1 year or longer. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. Rates subject to change without notice. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Start to wrap things up here from Clayton Ridge. Eagles advancing into round number 2, winning 47-34, our final score. Again, the other finals tonight, Waukon beat North Fayette Valley 66-38, and it was Southwind beating Postville tonight 57-26, the final score of that ball game. So North Fayette Valley and Postville, their season comes to an end, along with Starmont tonight as far as 3 of our area teams. Eagles win this ball game 47-34, and they had an excellent first half in particular, offensively, to grab a 16-point lead.
They're offensively, they knew what they wanted to do, and it was get the ball to Deitmeyer, establish that inside, and she was finishing, stepped in the high post, finished out there, a great game plan, and it was enough to hang on in that second half, even though they didn't shoot quite as well in the second half.
Got the lead up to 21, and Starmont able to close within 13 in the final score there of 47-34. For the Stars, you won a game, stopped a 39-game losing streak during this season, but there's lots of work to do if they're going to continue to try to move forward.
There is, and they're going to lose their top scorer in Savannah Mess Play, who had a nice night again tonight, and some of those seniors who have stuck it out and worked through these tough times, and some of these young girls need to get in and do that off-season work, work on their shooting, work on their ball handling, things that they can do on their own. and they're going to get better. Coach Pope's got them, in the right direction, got that win this year.
Yep, I got to handle the ball. That's what's got to start. Got to get yourself a couple of ball handlers in order to be successful in the girls' game and even in the boys' game as well. So again, Clayton Ridge girls go to Cascade on Tuesday night. We'll be following that ball game there. Monday night, we'll be back here at Clayton Ridge. Lisbon, Clayton Ridge boys. The Chalk Talk at 6:30. Game time is at 7. Tuesday night in Elkader with Edco and Central. Chalk Talk again at 6:30. Game time is at 7 here on KCTN FM 100 and the live video stream on KCTN.com. We'll see you Monday night.
We'll be here, right back here.
For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Audrey Ostrander for running our camera tonight, and also thanks to Zach Soto for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Sode's Greenacre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is filled with great gift ideas with a wide selection of Iowa theme and produced unique and one-of-a-kind gifts, handcrafted items, and a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Sode's Greenacre Gift Shop and Liquor Store is located at 7 Gerda Street in beautiful downtown Guttenberg. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Greenacre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.